Hi, I am KTM on two wheels and I am in Aveiro, which the locals like to call the Venice of Portugal. It's not quite, but close enough. So, why am I here? Actually, the conditions are... I'm not going to go into that, just let's suffice to say that I am here. And I know this town really well, because I've always had family here. And since I was here, why not show you the town? It's not really big, it's a small town. And it's built over the delta of a river. So, hence the canals everywhere. And the nickname of the Venice of Portugal, because the town is crisscrossed by several canals and there's bridges everywhere. And you can get boat rides on this river finally, because it's always been heavily polluted. Now it's kinda clean. I'm also going to go to the local beach, which I know very well indeed. And this is one of the sides. Look at that little bridge there. You see that? That's a roundabout over the river. That roundabout is called the Eye because early on, where those flowers are, that used to be a hole into the river. And I think the hole is still there. Yeah, the hole probably is still there. It's just hidden by all the flowers. Because I can see sunlight. And this is actually quite a touristy place. So, it's yet another cool town to visit here. Look, I am over the river. And you can get a boat ride on one of these old boats, which is a classical fishing vessel. No one actually uses these for fishing anymore, but they used to. This is really nice. They're now actually using the river. When I was a kid, this was basically unusable. You might notice the road is kind of sideways because this tends to flood during the winter. So now I'm going to go into the beaches, the fantastic beaches of Aveiro. They are really good and I really want to see them. I haven't been here in like 14 years or something like that, or 10 at least 10 years since I've been here. Another feature of Aveiro is the salt work, the salt flats, meaning from this place almost all the way to the sea, taking a full advantage of the river delta. When the tide comes in, salt water comes in, and then the salt makers, farmers, yeah, whatever, they close off canals, so they get a big field full of seawater. They let that evaporate. That's not where I want to go. I'm completely lost. Hang on. Beaches. How do I go to the beaches? It's not that way. Sorry, I am lost and I remember the way. As I said, not been here for 10 years. But yeah, so they close off the canals and they get a field full of seawater, which then evaporates and ends up being a lot of salt. And so you will see these, they look like rice paddies, but they're actually salt water. Look, another canal. So when this evaporates, they come in and they collect all the salt that's left behind. This adds to the third great feature about Aveiro, which are, and pardon me locals, but you cannot deny this, the third major export of Aveiro are mosquitoes. Mosquitoes everywhere. In the summer, mosquitoes, mosquitoes, mosquitoes. You open a window for 10 minutes on a hot summer night and you'll get 200 mosquitoes on your room, ready to suck you dry. It's amazing, but it's a feature. Oh, how I remember them buzzing around my head all night. Then waking up, killing a few dozen of them, and then exhausted, just giving up. Yeah, this is a huge salt flat. Let me show you. And when this evaporates, you'll get piles of salt everywhere. But I have never seen this with so much water in my life. See the little houses every now and then? They seem to be over a lake. That's really shallow. That's like, I don't know, a foot or 2 feet deep. Could probably wade across that. But that looks very weird. I've never seen it like that. Odd. Okay, I'll cut to the beach up ahead. So yeah, this is the beach town. Nearly all houses here are seasonal houses, meaning you can rent them. And if you research Aveiro, you are very likely to see one of those boats or this image right here, the lighthouse. And yeah, that works. That's actually a working lighthouse. And during the summer, this is bustling with activity. Oh, now it's wrong way here. That's new. How do I go there now? I haven't been here for a long time. Go on. Go on. Let's see if I can get there. No, it should be left now. It's a beach town. Discos, bars, swimming pool. Don't know why. If you're not into beach and you come to beach town, you're going to have a swimming pool. This is where the, well, sea traffic controllers are. So that's the beach entrance, which is quite different from what I remember. And so this is like a tongue of terrain with a river over there and river around, and behind me is the sea. So this main road actually follows the land, because the land's like this, then the river goes, it's almost like an island, it's more like a little peninsula here. So there's river behind me, river to my left, way over there, and sea to the right. People don't really go into the river because it's basically a beach of muds and crabs. The sea behind me is actually a seaway for the oncoming fishing vessels, which are pretty big, and commercial vessels. And so the only place to actually go to the beach is to my right, which is the proper beach. And all of this is a huge beach which goes and stretches on uninterrupted for some, I don't know, what, 100 kilometers? I have no idea. It's the whole coast, nearly or practically until where I live. It's like 300 kilometers of beaches after beaches, with maybe a few places where there are no beaches because it's a cliff. But very few places like that. I am not going to show you the beach because, well, I'll show you the problem. See that? That's the beach entrance. You have these dunes, and over those dunes then you have the beach. Oh, maybe I'll be able to show you, because here I won't have to walk that far. Let me see. Let's make an ass out of me again. Let's get people to look at me as if I was crazy. Check it out. Everyone's going to be looking at me as if I was a nutcase. Because yeah, I'm going into the beach on full gear. Pants and all. And a mohawk. And a camera. And talking to myself. Or you. So yeah. This is the beach. That pontoon is 2 kilometers long. Wow, it's much smaller than it used to be. The sea took back a lot of land, and this was used to, well, tides up, but this beach has a feature in that it is very flat. When the tide recedes, you walk like half a mile into the sea and you'll have water by your waist. Basically, it's flat bottom. With very low tides, it's amazing how far off you can go. I've been almost as far as that blue, green and white lighthouse at the end of the pier, and definitely as far as that orange thing into the sea, and I had water by my waist. And you cannot see this, but there's beach into the horizon. that way. This way is north, and there are the north side of the river beaches over there. Sorry about the breathing, it's really hot and I'm double timing it. So yeah, next stop, New Coast or Costa Nova. So this is Costa Nova, translating means New Coast. This is the river on the left, and on the right you can see the dunes for the sea. So this gives you an idea of the geography. See these striped houses? Sorry, they're characteristic of Costa Nova, and these used to be fishermen's houses. I don't know why they use this pattern, but they did, and it's not horizontal like that stupid house there. It's always vertical in white stripes with some other color. You'll see most of the original ones over there. And that's another thing of postcards from Costa Nova will always have these houses. And once again, since this is a bit of a peninsula, you'll get a main road going north-south, and everything is built in between that. So we're getting into the old part of it, where the proper traditional houses are found. What is that? Camping site? That's weird. Ah, here we are. There are quite a few ice cream shops here and bakeries. See? These are the old houses. Hey, cool. These are the traditional Costa Nova houses. I really wanted a trip, but I'm way too full to be able to enjoy it. We have something that's called American cookie, which is basically a thin wafer with one of those things that ladies use to freshen themselves, like those Japanese things that you stretch and it becomes a big I can't remember the name. I'll find the name and I'll put it on screen so that you can know, but it's one of those things that ladies used to refresh themselves with, creating wind, and it's got that shape like a big D, and it's a big huge cracker, and then the trip is that, but it isn't completely fried, so it's soft and gooey, and then there's chocolate in the middle, and it's so good. Yeah, but I am way too full to be able to enjoy one, so I'm not going to spend money on one. And these are the fishing boats, because this whole area is a fishing town. It lives off the river, or most of it. And the town is over, basically. It's not big. I love this place. I've spent most of my childhood summer vacations here. This is just absolutely awesome, and on high tide like it's now, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look, a river beach, sea beach, and you have camping sites which charge a very small fee, so you can put a tent there, which are smack in between, so you can exit. Like this is one. You can exit this way and go to the river, or you can exit the other way and go straight into the sea. This is one of the most beautiful zones I know of Portugal. There are many more, many more, and I don't know even 1% of it, but this one I can tell you and show you, it is absolutely gorgeous. And why take the highway when I can go this way? I hate highways, I really do. I just made a little detour to show you this little stop. Hey, look, it's a stop sign. I wonder why is there a stop sign here? Because... oh, is that a plane? Now there's something you don't see every day.